Hey guys, Moplugs back again with another countdown video. In this countdown video, we're going to be counting down what a few people suggested, which was the topic of quests. Now, some of you asked for the most interesting quest, or the best rewards from quests, or the most annoying quest, etc., but for this countdown video, we're going to be counting down the most annoying quests in old school RuneScape. Now, keep in mind, this countdown is very opinionated, so I please ask that you just have an open mind in this video as I share with you some of my most annoying quests, in my opinion, in OSRS. So let's get started. Number 10, Sheep Herder. This novice quest absolutely disgusts me. I completed it with ease in old school RuneScape because I had already done it once before in the original RuneScape, so I had kind of a bit of a strategy. But when I first attempted this quest when I was a kid, I rage quitted way more than just once. The reward sucks and the requirements are close to nothing, but this quest is required if you want to complete other high quests that you need in the game to unlock some features that better your adventurer. I seriously would probably rather do Desert Treasure again than this piece of stupid quest. Number 9, Rat Catchers. This quest is super long, and when I did it in OSRS, my god. I went through hell and high water, people, because I tried to do this quest with a kitten. When you're trying to hunt rats with a kitten, it doesn't work out too well. In fact, it almost never works out, 95% of the time. If you're going to do this quest, please don't be like Moplox and use a kitten. Wait for your cat to grow into a majestic beast, and then go rat catching. It would be worth it, I promise. Number 8, the Underground Pass. There's so much I could say about this quest and why it annoyed me. Doing it in OSRS wasn't actually that bad for me because I did it with a friend and I had 70 plus agility when I was walking around on those bridges. But if you have a low agility level and you attempt to do this quest, you're going to be very frustrated. But the quest is necessary to be able to complete the Legends quest, and to be able to do Recipe for Disaster, the Legends quest is a requirement. So, to be able to do RFD, in theory, you would have to do Underground Pass to be able to do the Legend quest. It's so much work, but on the upside, at least you get Ivan Blast. I mean, you'll probably never use Ivan Blast, but at least you get it. Number 7. All of the Elemental Workshop quests in RS3 and OSRS. All you get is a pair of purple and orange helmets and shields that are completely worthless and useless. When you first start out in RuneScape and you have to do these quests, read the guides carefully. I hated doing these quests when I was a kid, especially Elemental Workshop 2. It was not a fun time. You have to mess with all these gadgets and stuff and puzzles, and granted now, I did both quests again in OSRS, but when I was a kid, it was frustrating as hell to have to figure out these quests. I'm glad I never have to do them again. Number 6, Monkey Madness. This quest was like the epitome of challenge back in the day, and it's still one of my least favorite RuneScape quests today, but you have to do it to be able to wield that dragon skimmy until you're wealthy enough to actually buy a whip. I also got thrown into jail by those stupid gorillas at that guard place where they guard you or whatever, and I was poisoned so many times, and lest we forget about that underground tunnel where you have to run through in monkey form to actually be able to even make your monkey talismans. God, it's just not worth it. I hate everything about Apital. It's like, hey, fresh bananas, fresh from the island of Nope. Never again. I'll never do this quest again, I swear. Number 5, Garden of Tranquility. Alright, this quest wouldn't be so bad if you didn't have to wait for everything to grow once you plant it, but basically you have to do all these stupid errands for the Queen of Varrock Palace, and you'll soon realize that one of the things that she enjoys in life is a freaking rare extinct tree, in which you have to figure out how to get the seeds of by talking to every single farmer pretty much all over RuneScape. Yeah, no, it's just not for me. I never liked this quest. I did, however, like the cutscene where she bitch slaps King Rold, her husband, even though she takes all the credit while we're standing right next to her for the garden. Whatever. Number 4, One Small Favor. I haven't done this quest in old school RuneScape, and I'll let this guy tell you why. You don't just do a small favor for this quest. Instead of me telling you what you do, I'll let this guy explain it to you. He has a far more detailed tutorial on what you actually end up doing. Here it is.
To put it simply, One Small Favour is a quest in which you offer to do a small favour for Yanni, then talk to a jungle forester, then talk to Captain Shanks, then talk to Brian, then talk to Aggie the Witch, then talk to Johannes Ulsbrecht, then talk to Fred the Farmer, then talk to Seth Groats, then talk to Horvath, then talk to the Apothecary, then talk to Tassie Slipgas, then talk to Hammerspike Stoutbeard, then talk to Samview, then make some Goth Express, then talk to Captain Bleemage, then talk to Orion, then talk to Fantoothy, what the fuck, Jaggers, then such some rocks, then talk to Wizard Crumpety, then talk to the Tiddle Merchant, then talk to Rants, then talk to No Madam, I don't fucking know. Then talk to the Fixer's Lights, then give trans the stuff for matches, then trade it in for some iron oxide at the Tiddle Merchant, then trade that for some animate rock skull or Wizard Crumpety, then use that on the rocks and kill the Slugger, then use it on Petra, then threaten Panther. then fix the weather vane, then give the weather report from that guy, then talk to Orion, then talk to Captain Bleemage, then talk to Sandview, then talk to Hammerspike, then talk to the gang members, then talk to Tessie Slipcast, then make the pot lid, then give the airtight pot, then give the airtight pot to Cat Apothecary for some herbal tincture, then take some breathing salts, then give those 5 chicken cages, Horfit some chicken cages, then give those to Seth Coates, then give that to Johannes, then talk to the IU Witch, then do the Brian, then Yanni. I don't know. God. That was my first take. I'm pretty proud of that, but Jesus Christ.
What he said. Number 3, Morning's End Part 2. Even if you have a guide with this quest, it will take you like 5 hours. The light puzzle in the quest is super difficult, and when the quest was first released in RuneScape, when you couldn't use guides, it wrecked everybody. This is considered to be one of the most hardest quests in RuneScape, and I haven't done Morning's End Part 1 or Part 2 on OSRS yet, just because quests is so not fun to me, guys. Literally, Cook's assistant gave me a headache. I hate questing, and this one I will probably never end up doing in OSRS until it's absolutely necessary. Number 2, Rag and Bone Man. Granted, the first part of this quest really isn't that hard, but the second part of the quest that you have to do to be able to get the bone sack is just so long and boring. You literally have to find all these specific bones from basically every single monster in RuneScape, and if that wasn't hard enough, you have to then make them all clean somehow by getting a bunch of vinegar and mixtures and stuff like that, and yeah, I completed the quest, but I still haven't started the second part, and honestly, I don't ever plan to. Number 1, the Legends Quest. Though I haven't really done this quest in OSRS, I did complete it back in the original RuneScape in 2006, and the only reason why I did it back then was for the white Legends cape, because that cape was a symbol of badassery and epicosity. However, nowadays, if you do the Legends quest, there really is no point to it. I mean, you get the Legends cape and the ability to wear a Dragon Square Shield, but the Dragon Square Shield really isn't that great for old school RuneScape. It costs a lot, and defenders are better now anyway, plus skill capes give a better bonus than the Legends cape do now anyway too. And I already have a fire cape, so I really don't plan on doing this quest anytime soon ever again. This quest has got to be the worst quest to have to do in my opinion. Thank God I didn't have to do it all for RFD. That's it for this countdown, and if you guys know what I should be counting down next, post it in the comments and let's get it going. If you want a part 2 to this video, please tell me in the comments, and give me some feedback on what are some of your worst and annoying quests, because I'm genuinely curious about what you guys think as well. Thanks for watching, everyone. We're almost 1,500 subs. You guys amazed the hell out of me, and I will see you all later.